Howdy, so today is March 19th, 2026, and this is the new AccuRad by Mirion. This is going to be the personal radiation detector that we carry on the Special Operations engines and rescues to replace the tracer codes. Those are going away for Spec Ops, but Reg Ops units will still have those. So to get it started up, power button is here on the side. Hold it down for a couple seconds and we'll see the screen boot on. But to talk about it while it boots up, so this is designed to record our accumulated dose on any call that we're on. Remember that on explosions, hazmat calls, any rad call, we're going to want to pull this out so that we can get that dose. I'll show you how to reset and all before we do a couple other things. So when it first turns on, it's updating the background on there. There's only 5 buttons on this device, so it's fairly simple to use. You can see it has our time, battery life, and a couple other items on there. So we got our background going. So we can see there's a little scale at the bottom just to show how much intensity we have. Even though the screen turns off, it's still on. If we flip it to this side, we can still see it. The belt clip will allow you to always read it on there, but if you need to turn the screen on, just hit one of the buttons, it'll come back on. This O button right here that I'm touching, that's our menu. Lets us go into all the different settings. We'll go back to that here in a minute, but we can hit the back arrow or the up and down arrows if we want to scroll through them. So I'll go back. I guess the first one I'll show you in there is how to clear the dose. So on the dose, we want to clear this every big truck check or before we go to one of those calls we talked about, like an explosion, a rad call, hazmat call, where we're going to be using this. So we scroll down to dose, hit dose. It says our current dose is 0 microrem since it last updated, but we can reset that dose. It's going to ask you for a pin. The pin is 000, so you just hit it several times. It's unlocked. Reset that dose. Do we really want to reset the dose? You got to scroll down, hit OK. Dose is reset for 2 seconds ago. But back to this screen. So the detector for this is under this sticker up here. So if you notice, I'll hold it above this check source. Doesn't really show much. So it's a little bit increased, but nothing crazy. But if I turn it the other way around, it jumps up pretty quick. The dose that this thing can change, so the range is from 0 to 1,000 rem per hour. And in this, there's also a search feature that we can use if we're on a call trying to search for anything. But everything we just did, that's the basic functions that we need for this. But to go into our search mode, hit that O. It's going to say search. Hit it, and then 1, we get the clicking, but 2, if we hit one of these arrows to go down, we get a little radar. So you'll notice, again, my reader's up there at top. As I get closer to this source, I get those little black indicators that tell me what direction it is. And as that black area fills up, that means it's a more intense area. Now this isn't the strongest source, so that's why it's not completely full. But if I turn it to the side a little bit, it should change it. But again, this is a weak source, so it may not show all the way. But I can see as I turn, it's going to give me a better indication of where it's supposed to be at. And just to get out of that search mode, just hit your O again, hit exit, search, and we're back to this normal screen for us, and we can see it tapered down. So we saw that had sound. One thing that this can go into if we hit the buttons the right way is the discrete mode. So just hit the O, you'll see discrete on there. We don't want to be in discrete mode normally because we're not doing anything covert. This was designed for cops and they may want to read covert. But if it happens to go into discrete mode, I'm going to set it on there. You can see it turned off the light and the sound. So if you're ever not getting sound, all you have to do is go back to exit that discrete mode. Just like this. Now we're out of discrete mode. We also found if you restart the AccuRad, it'll exit discrete mode that way. The only other thing that we would want to do with this, besides clearing the dose and making sure we're not in discrete mode, is updating the background. So if we go to somewhere like the Capitol, where we know the background's higher, we're going to want to update it. So we'll scroll down, to update background. Move away from the source, but again, like the Capitol, the whole thing's a source. So then we'll update it. It's going to update the background right now. We've put in chargers in all the trucks. Not all of them have got them yet, especially if you're in a reserve. You may not have one as of the day we're filming this. but it's just a simple USB-C charger that goes in there. You can see it right there. These things stay on all the time. That way, if we come across radiation, we'll know where it's at. And we can use our other technologies, our SPRDs, to help identify exactly what it is. But you can see it's done updating. To turn it off, if you needed to turn it off for some reason, all you gotta do is hold the power button. You can hold it for 5 seconds, it'll shut down, or you can just let go and hit OK, and it's gonna shut down. So that's all there is with the AccuRad. Fairly simple. Keep it on all the time. It's gonna help us to find radiation and keep us safe with that recorded dose on any call we go on.